I'm not going to lie to you, we don't really have much to talk about. We went from the last two games to the next two games. Can we keep up a good form? Probably not. But we'll give it our best fucking shot. I don't feel as depressed just now. That could change after the first 90 minutes. Let's find out then. This Quavage Gamer, my name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Elgin Experiment. Welcome in, everybody. Let's just get straight to it, I suppose. One change to the starting 11. Wilson will come in for Lewis Miller, so it's Barden goals, Briscoe, Briggs, Corbiacero, Garbett, Dembele, Campbell, Kelly, Cummings, Wilson and Westerveld. Bench, McCart, Charlie, Mitchell, Hamilton, Emerson, Arnott, Marshall, Villeman and Miller. Emerson and Briggs, both out of contract in the summer. Both, no decision has been made if we plan or keep them or not. That choice will still be made later on in the season, unless I am aware of them getting offered contracts elsewhere. But right now, I'm not. So we're taking on Kilmarnock first, and I am slightly concerned that we're going to get humped. But we've had a good previous three games. In terms of the form table, we're actually ahead of them in the form table. So I guess that's based over the last 5 games. They're 12th, we're 5th. We picked up points against Rangers. 3 fucking points. So, you've got to hope that gives us a little bit of momentum and a bit of belief going in. Oh. Excuse me, I am sneezy. But let's go and do this. Let's hope we don't. Well, I guess the nice way to do it is, let's hope we don't fuck up. We are also home to wearing a white and black kit. Kilmarnock are in their away kit of red. It's either their away kit or the third kit. I don't know which is which. I haven't ever bothered to care. I don't know if they have 3 kits, actually. It's probably just their away kit. I was trying to have a quick scan to see who Dundee were playing, but I remember their run-in to the split was a lot better than ours. Bonus is we managed to pick up points against Rangers, so that's 3 points we didn't ever consider possible. So it's now just about trying to keep that momentum going. Got to hope Hibs do us a favour today. Honestly, kind of got to hope Dunfermline do as well. We want to keep Dundee and St Mirren both in our sights, because ideally I don't want the playoff. I just want to hit 10th and get out of any form of relegation zone. But it's going to be difficult. We have 10 games left. 5 of which against minimum or against lower half opposition in the league this year. I can't remember our full fixture list off the top of my head. It is a bit hectic. I think it's safe to say. Oh shit. I don't know what to make of our run, because we've picked up points when we absolutely shouldn't have. We've scored goals against every possible metric you want to base it on. We've been up against it. We've either had hardly touched the fucking ball, we've hardly had shots, but we've kind of scraped by. Now I know, and you know, that luck has to change. And right now, things look like it might be today's game. They've had 5 shots, 4 on target, under 20 minutes, 35% of the possession. We've not had a single shot. This defensive wine play is getting us points, but just. I don't know if I should change it to standard or cautious. Maybe cautious. Might be a half-time kind of tweak to do. But yeah, it's not ideal as things stand. We're just not breaking anybody down. And we're under pressure all the time. If we're going to be this much under pressure, I'd rather play a counter-attacking style, I suppose. But yeah. Every ball into the box gives me the fear. Dembele breaking, use your pace, just keep going. Just sprint. This is why we are so shit. Honest to Christ. I think we will switch to the counter-attacking. Dunfermline are doing what we asked of them. They've just went 1-0 up at St Mirren away from home. That would mean what that at is. Oh. We are awful. We're just not creating anything. We've had one corner now. But still haven't had a shot away. They've had 9, 5 on target already. Like, we're struggling here. I'm far from pleased. Let me see the attack. Let's change this counter-attacking style. A bit cautious, not as defensive, but hopefully works in our favour. Maybe just get the ball forward a bit quicker. Puts less emphasis on the wide players while still having a big part from them. Right, Garbett. Cummings. Cummings? Have a shot. He does. Forces a save. Vestervelde's offside. Book. Oh, my nose feels like it really wants to run today. So far, Vesterveld is having an awful game. Cummings, Dembele are having poor games. I don't have a real option for Dembele. Corvicero, Briggs, either of them could come off. Like, we are just playing pretty poor all round. Which is far from ideal. Villman's going to come on as that left mid option. Right mid option, sorry. He'll play as a winger. Which means Emerson will come on. He'll come on as a winger as well. Vesterveld will come off. Lewis Milner will come on. Not like for like, just similar changes without the pace up front. Obviously, Miller is a hell of a lot slower. I actually feel like this might be the first game we've had Vesterveld who hasn't looked like scoring. I am pretty gutted that we've only had one shot in the game so far. Wilson is understandably shattered. He's hardly played since he came back from getting that injury. Can't remember exactly what he picked up. Was it injury or illness? That's going to bring on Arnott. Play him as a advanced Smile. Yeah, play him as an advanced playmaker, I think. Yeah. Just play this kind of asymmetrical style. See if it works. It's something a little bit different, but it's just to try and get through just now. We've had 2 shots now, I suppose. Still not great by any stretch of the imagination, but St Mirren have pulled a goal back. It's still 0-0 in the Dundee game. And it's a goal. I'm looking for that flag. I think this is offside. Miller's shot hits the post. It falls to, I don't even know who, Briggs, and then hits across for Arnott. Doesn't fucking matter though. The goal stands. Let's watch again. Miller, his free kick comes off the post. Arnott picks up the ball, hits it across goal. Briggs with the tap in. It's 1-0 against the run of all play. Again. Kelly is shattered. Final sub then. Let's bring on Finlay Marshall to just solidify our midfield that little bit more. And see if we can steal the 3 points. Right now it is Hibs 0, Dundee 0, St Mirren 1, Dunfermline 1, which would give us 2 more points to carry closer to both teams. I think it still keeps us in the relegation zone as things stand. Question now is, can we just hold on to the 3 points? Oh, what a save from Barden. Their striker will be thinking to himself he has to do better. Their manager will be saying the same. But for us, what a save Barden. Done exactly what he needed to do. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Free kick comes off crossbar, falls to the Kilmarnock player. Tap in. That's just unlucky. And like that, we're back to level. Level on points. In terms of gap. Level on the scoreline today. I don't think we're going to get another opportunity, sorry. That's a bummer. I thought we generally did okay today. They've had 4 times as many shots as us. That is my concern. Just the amount of chances we're giving away. Dundee have took the lead. Are you actually shitting me? Dundee go 3 points clear. Dundee widen the gap. That's annoying. We fall a little bit behind Dundee again. Or a little bit more behind Dundee again, even. Our relegation battle definitely continues to be an absolute slog. Seconds remaining. We're not going to get the chance. And it's all over. Elgin 1, Kelly 1. Ah, fuck. That's just unfortunate. So unlucky with that goal. Can't really blame anyone. Maybe the defenders should switch on a bit earlier. But they don't, so... Oh, it's 5 points behind again. St Mirren drew as well. I guess interesting is we're 5 points behind both. Goal difference will definitely keep us down, so we need to, in the remaining 9 games, get 6 points more than both of them, ideally. The good news is, I guess, for us, is there's a 2-week break to our next game, which is Motherwell. And I now can't remember if I said we'll come back for this game in Motherwell or Motherwell and Celtic. I've came back from Kilmarnock. I may have came back a game early. It doesn't matter. I'll see you in a couple of seconds for you. A good few minutes for me. As you go away to Motherwell. Not gonna lie, that in-game 2 weeks went a lot quicker for me than I fully expected it to. No change to the starting 11. Yeah, no change to the starting 11. Couple of changes on the bench, just like a couple of wee knocks and illnesses that were picked up along the way. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the team round. So, starting 11 stays the same. It's Ali, Charlie, Mitchell on the bench. Pardon me, alongside Hamilton, Oakley Booth, Emerson, O'Brien, who made his debut and broke his arm in the same fucking game. He's finally back. Villman and Miller. Don't know why I've got 2 left wingers on the bench, but I do. And we'll deal with that. So yeah, big game. This is a game where I fully expect us to lose badly. On all honesty, I don't expect much from this Motherwell game. We're still in decent form just now. Last 5 has been a 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss, but they are 3 draws and 2 wins. We're going to struggle against them. We know it. You know it. Every single person knows it. But we're still battling against the drop, and we just need to fight for every point now. They are, however, as you can see, 3rd in the league. Anything here is now an unexpected point. So, again, it's kind of a free hit, but at the same time, it's really not. So where we're at. It is. Oh, I didn't change. I meant to change the thing to the counter attack. I'm going to take us off defensive and just put us on cautious. Let's go for a cautious wing play. They're going to have a pretty packed defence. 3 centre backs, 2 wing backs, and 2 defensive mids. It could be kind of tight, but set pieces and things like that could become our saviour. Headed wide by Wilson. That's not ideal. Decent enough start though for a change. A shot and 3 corners, so maybe they're playing defensive as well. Which wouldn't really surprise me if they're maybe playing a counter-attacking style. But they definitely have better players than us. They don't need to. As such. And we've definitely not set up our team to counteract any specific threats that they've done on their style of play. We're basically set up to just try and get the best out of our players, which is incredibly hard when they're all shit for the most part. Should we have maybe tried to tinker every single game? Possibly, but I just don't think that would have worked. I think... Oh my god, off the post and off the line. If we stay up, which is looking unlikely as things stand, but if we stay up, I think we have to build a team to play a specific style defensively and then focus more on trying to create attacks out of that. And then the second season, we've got that, or in our case, we hopefully third season, when we've got that maybe solid defensive unit sorted, we can then start focusing more on, okay, how do we start creating more chances? How do we start... But right now we need to make ourselves definitely more compact and just harder to play through. The issue is there's not much I feel I can really do now. Because the truth is, like, we can't really improve the squad. We've got loads of guys still to leave. I kind of need to roll the dice and hope that we can pick up a certain level of player out of contract. Again, maybe get lucky with a couple of loans, things like that. If we get relegated, I keep my job, then it's just about building a team that, in a sense, is focus, I think, still on the defensive aspect, but start to try and add in one or two bits more quality into the midfield, into the attacking lineup, be it our front two, or maybe if we're playing with a striker into attacking mids, whatever we're going to do that way. And I think to an extent we have that with Dembele, we have it with Rory Wilson, he's definitely developing. I think Kelly and Campbell is a good start to a midfield, so it's maybe the left-hand side of the midfield. Are we going to play with an attacking mid into a left midfielder and two strikers? Are we going to play with a defensive mid and two attacking midfield, players wide? Things like that. That's kind of where we need to start. But whatever we do, decide we need to properly try and build for that. Where what we've done is just try and get the best players in and fit a style around it, or have an idea of a style, which we've done a couple seasons, and buy players who may fit that. I think it's now about time. It's like, no, if we can get a certain type of defenders in to do a job, then let's take their strengths and then the strengths of players that are still here and just build on that. That's the idea anyway. Sadly, Dundee are beating St Mirren, which, I mean... Does it really matter to me which one of the two teams we try and overtake? No. I would just prefer a draw for both of them, for them today. If we can get a win and a draw for them, that generally is ideal in my book. Because what we don't really need is like one of those two pulling away. We kind of need both of them to stay close by. It kind of gives both of them a bit of feel that they could go down instead of just a playoff. Yeah. One position I definitely want strengthening this summer is goalkeeper. I think I'd said in either the last episode or the episode before, we did have a deal in place for a goalkeeper to sign a pre-contract, but his club extended his contract for a season. They had an option in his contract. I don't think he'd necessarily come in as a starter. They came in as direct competition for Barden, but at least he was a good goalkeeper. I think he would have been fine. But again, we still need better than Barden, so having one as good as Barden on paper probably isn't maybe ideal, but, you know, it is something. Second game in a row, Westerveld is having a poor game. Which isn't great. Which isn't great. But I don't know how much that is maybe us not creating. That is a worry I do have. Yeah, I think I need to scrap this wine play and just go back to the counter-attacking style. I think that's probably what's going to suit us best. It's a goal. It's 1-0. It was coming. It was coming. What it means is instead of being 6 points behind, we go 6 and 9 points behind. Oh, this is not great. This is not great. Let's change things up just a touch. Yeah. Wilson will definitely keep his place. Cummings Dembele keeps his place. Kelly, Campbell keep their place. Vesterveld swaps with Hamilton. Let's go for that. Yeah, let's go for that. One player coming off in Vesterveld, changing our shape to what we started the season with when we were picking up some points. To that shape and style, and let's just hope that maybe, hope that mention again, maybe something works in our favour. We're now 7 points behind both teams because someone have just pulled one back. Like we need to try and do it ourselves. Keep an eye on Campbell. He had an awful first half. To be fair, so is Kelly, but a couple of players we're just kind of watching, seeing if we get improvements. Because that will or could be key. Guess this way, because I don't really have any real obvious changes I can make in some of the positions. Campbell is having an awful game. Let's bring on Oakley Booth, switch these two around. You're still going to play as a deep line playmaker. Let's have that double playmaker in the midfield. O'Brien will come on for Dembele. We have two more subs or stoppages we can use and two more subs remaining. Aaron O'Brien coming on for his second appearance. Hopefully doesn't break his arm this time. Rory Wilson is shattered. Let's bring on Miller. And let's bring on Vilman, I think, for Cummings. Emerson can stay in the bench. Let's see if this double change can bring us back into this game, but I'm doubting it. I am really fucking doubting it. Poor from Briscoe. Fuck. Really poor from Briscoe. That's a good finish. I can't argue with that finish. As much as it's shit for us, you know, he does a good goal. Fuck! There goes a good form right out the fucking window. I think I'll play the next game and then come back for the final two games before the split. Or I just come back for the first two games of the split. I may just come back for the first two games of the split. There's 5 games left of the season after that. So, including in the split, sorry. Which means I'll go away and play the 3 games. But yeah, this is... So I'll go in a bit Pete Tong. Garbus had a poor game, which isn't great. Well done, Motherwell. If we stay 7 points behind going into the split, the issue we have is within 3 games we could be relegated. So, not ideal. Not ideal. Not fucking ideal. I've not negotiated any of my first team staff's contracts yet that are out. Yeah, in the summer. We'll do that probably after the season's ended. St Mirren take the lead. Fuck. It means Dundee stay 6 points ahead of us. They go 9 points ahead of us. Which is something, I suppose. I have nothing good to really say here. Like, this is where we're at. Oh, fuck. 8 games remain. 7 points from safety. Yeah, 7 points from safety. Kilmarnock have been dragged into this battle too. Great. I mean, I guess the good news is there's still 24 points up for grabs. So it's still possible. It's just highly, 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 highly unlikely. I'll go away. I'll put the Celtic. Fucking hell. Celtic, Aberdeen, and Dunfermline. 3 games will probably lose. And yeah, I guess just hope we can catch them. And then next week we'll do the first 2 games of the split. So not ideal. Yeah, everybody's meh. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.